The new Hummer. If you're not a fan of hybrids or electrics or SUVs, you're still going to find this car very, very impressive. So Hummer ended its production in 2010 and now they're back. They're back as a GMC. So you have very large screens inside the car. Let me see if I can turn it on. And you also have this really nice copper looking parts throughout the interior. So the screen is showing 82%. That's the battery power. So this car is actually completely electric, and you're not going to believe how much power it has. So that's a new Hummer logo. That's a nice touch. And also you have some really nice, sleek looking buttons. So interior design has improved a lot since the previous generation. Now if you look at the seats, those are also very nice, made of a very sturdy material. I'm not sure what exactly the fabric is, but anyway, the rest of the interior is quite an improvement. So I'm just turning it on for the first time myself. I don't really know what else to see here, but if you look here, look at that gear lever and that knob. It looks like it's from a German car. For the armrest, it's fine, but it also has a small combination safe to keep your belongings. And let's just go through the menu a little bit. So there's a lot of things you can play with in this car. You have 18 cameras, so basically when you're driving you can have a look around you very easily. You can even see the view of the front wheels, the rear wheels, and all the cameras have its own washers as well. So when you're off-roading, you don't have to worry about getting dirt on your cameras. Your view will not be disturbed. So yes, this is a very, very awesome looking interior compared to the previous generation. In fact, it looks better than any other General Motors interior. If you look at the interior of the door as well, that's also very sleek, very elegant. And it also has sky panels. Basically these are glass panels that you can remove, just like in a Jeep Wrangler, and there's a place for them that you can store all four of them. So basically this can turn into a four-seater open top SUV. So that's a nice feature as well. Now this fabric here is also something very different, and I think it's made of recycled material. It's very sturdy and it's perfect for off-roading. You have a really big speaker system here. But let's have a look at the exterior. I think that's enough for the interior, because there's a lot of things that Hummer have added to this car that were not there in the previous one. Since it's all electric, you don't have an engine, you don't have a radiator, so that's why they've given this car a very long headlight. It's divided into parts, and each part has individual lights in them, and they can light up individually as well. So yes, this is a very different looking pickup. The front bumper is also designed just for off-roading. You have very big 35-inch tires. I mean, look at those wheels. You can actually get 37-inch tires as well. So this Hummer HV is actually much bigger and wider than previous generation Hummers. It's bigger and wider than the H1, I'm sure. In fact, it's bigger than I thought it would be, and if needed, you can actually raise it by 6 inches. So the Hummers of the past were basically dinosaurs. They were slow, they were big, they were hard to drive, but this one is unlike anything. So another very cool feature that they've added is basically four-wheel steering. So you can have a much shorter turning circle because of the way that wheels turn, and in fact you can even drive this truck sideways because of a feature called crab walking. So that can help you get out of tough spots when you're off-roading, or help you get out of parking spaces. That's an amazing feature. And as for the taillights, those are also very beautiful. I mean, look at how upscale it looks. Wow, it is amazing. That's why I love this thing so much. I just had to come and see it. It's so unlike what a Hummer is. Now you can open the rear door, the rear trunk, basically in two parts, and in fact the upper part also has another step. So another reason why this is so special is because this and this other Hummer EV is basically the first of its kind in the Middle East. So I'm just considering myself very lucky to see them before they actually come into the showroom. So the price of these is 1.7 million dirhams, and Since they're electric, they are also very powerful. Each of these Hummers makes 1000 horsepower, and of course there will be an entry level model as well, which will have a little less power. Not sure of the specs of that one, but yeah, this one is amazing. It's so big, it's huge, it's amazing, and it is fast. It actually does 0 to 60 in just a little over 3 seconds. So that's entry level supercar territory. That's like a Huracan or a Ferrari F8 type of acceleration. In fact, it's so big that it makes the other SUVs here, like this Range Rover, look small in comparison. So yes, it is quite an improvement. Interior is quite an improvement. Exterior is amazing. You have a really beautiful design, and there's lots of Easter eggs here and there. And one more thing, the headlights can actually show you how much the battery has been charged. So that's a really nice trick as well.